Welcome to the SatMom App. I'm Colina. I designed the SatMom App to help women flow with the moon cycles and to dive deeply and connect deeply with our own unique emotional wisdom hidden in our moon centers cycles. If you're watching this, you've probably heard about women's 11 moon centers before and the traction that they can give us in our emotional world, building more joy and pleasure. If you haven't, go to satmom.com and read all the things I've posted there about the moon centers, SatMom.com. So about the app, the app has a moon calendar that will give you a daily notification of the moon phase and the moon transits. It's also going to let you know when there are gentle cleanse days coming up, so we can really work physically with the moon by cleansing on the new moon, the 11th day, and the full moon each month. This doesn't have to be a really harsh process. It can be super gentle. And in that way, we can really support our bodies and the special days that are kind of magical portals. If we lessen the load on our bodies those days, our overall well-being, physical well-being, mental, emotional well-being kind of starts to even out for us a little bit more. So you'll get really great reminders about when those are coming up and how to prepare for them. You'll also get a Women's Moon Center's personal portal. So in this portal, you'll have the opportunity to track your unique cycle of 11 moon centers. You'll be able to build your own calendar and receive a notification each morning of what moon center you're in, and if you're shifting that day, what moon center you're going into. You have a full library of wisdom around each moon center. Each moon center is like a specific emotional lens that we stay in for 2.5 days, similar length that the moon stays in its zodiac sign before it shifts as well. So we've also got daily logs, which help us track our emotional ups and downs, helping us to notice what may not be PMS, but may be a continuous negative experience in a particular moon center, which is always driven by a core wound that's simply reaching out for a little bit of healing. And the process of working with these, we get to see and really hone in on those parts of us that we can show up for to get some really great healing. And when we do that, the biggest gifts of our life are available to us, because in the shadows of ourselves, we didn't hide the easiest, most likable, mundane things. We hid the most vibrant, beautiful parts of ourselves that just didn't happen to fit the accepted status quo at the time. And we had no filter to say, no, I want that. We just simply had to do away with it, thereby betraying ourselves. And we feel that betrayal every time energetically it comes back around. So each moon center has its own emotional lens, and we can totally optimize our experience so that we can step back into pleasure and into our feminine instead of being overly masculine about just about everything that we've been taught in our lives. Go and get it, go and get it. Forgetting how magnetic we are when we're in balance with ourselves. So the Moon Centers tool, the portal, is going to help you find your unique self, your unique balance, your unique flow, not just the moon's flow, how you play in with that as well. We also have in that a shadow work journal. We have a smart journal that has a daily log, a moon log, and a shadow work log. So when we are fully triggered, when things really are coming up for us, we have tools to deep dive. We can also search and sort by moon center and date, so we can see which moon centers we're showing up in negatively and positively, where we're in our gifts and where we're in our shadows. So we know where we can help ourselves the most, and we know where there's going to be more kind of leeway for us. The easier moments are kind of expected easier moments. We've also got moon center specific notes. So your journey may not be the same as what I've laid out in the app. And your favorite tools may be totally different than the ones that I've offered, or they may just be good reminders of to go to the tool, one of the tools that I've offered. But in the notes, you can share exactly what you're experiencing each time this particular moon center comes around, and what tools you like. You can update those as you go. The most valuable part that I've received from it is getting my moon center notification each morning, always knowing which moon center I'm in, kind of what my emotional lens is, what are the potential pitfalls to look out for, and the gifts I can lean into in this moon center, and also how to take my need to be overly masculine away to truly rest in the feminine gifts of that moon center. So thank you so much for joining me. There is so much more available on satmom.com, on SatMom Social, which is disciplemedia.satmomsocial.disciplemedia.com. Not the first part. I made the mistake in the first part. satmomsocial.disciplemedia.com. That's the place where we will be able to connect and hash out our moon centers experiences as a community, come together for moon circles and moon center type topics, dive into our femininity, understand what it means to be a woman and feminine in this modern world. Thank you so much for being with me. I look forward to working with you and playing and connecting and all the things.